The customer is able to change some of the settings on the Opus Mini themselves. Batch size set to a default of 5000. Use the down arrow key to reduce the quantity or the up arrow key to increase the quantity of cushions that are required in a particular batch. This range is adjustable from 1 to 10,000. Take into account the number of cushions on a roll, which depends on the size and type. For example, a roll of 200 by 200 produces approximately 2,300 cushions, and a roll of 200 by 100 produces approximately 4,300 cushions. So set the batch size according to the number of cushions on a roll. Film type. Changing this was covered in Chapter 3, using the up and down arrow keys. Minor heat and blower adjustments can be made by the customer, but the main settings are logged in the password-protected engineering settings. Press the select button until you get to the password challenge. Using the up and down arrow keys, the password is down, down, up, 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 down, up, down. This takes you to the first option in the sub-menu, Heat Setup. Here in the top left-hand corner you can see HT and a number. This number corresponds to the film type. HT1 is film type 1. 910 shows the temperature that the machine is currently set at for this film type. This is 910 milliseconds of heat. The heat setting in the engineering section should only need adjusting if there is a problem with the cushion's sealing. This may be caused by incorrect initial setup of the machine or a high or low ambient temperature at the Opus Mini's operation location. Do not change the heat settings unless there is a problem with the cushion's sealing. For example, as you can see here, these cushions appear to be filling properly, but when tested the seal leaks as there is not enough heat. The bags should pop when excess pressure is applied and not leak as most of these are, as they've not sealed properly. The temperature is too low. This bag is slowly deflating on the machine. We therefore need to increase the heat, which, as you can see for the sake of demonstration, is set at 870. From the engineering settings, to increase the heat, press the up arrow key in increments of 5. Run the machine again and see if the new setting has cured the problem and the cushions are sealing properly. For the purpose of this example, because we know that this temperature will still be too low to be effective, we will take the setting straight to the original default of 910. We will now run a test batch of cushions so that they're sealing properly. Press the Start/Stop key and the Opus Mini runs again. Squeeze the cushions firmly to test them. Don't squeeze them here, this close to the machine, as the seal may still be molten and will not give a valid result, as they will break here. So give them a few seconds to cool, then test, and the cushion will compress but not burst. If you compress it hard enough, you don't want the seal to burst, but the cushion to burst, as it should do under excessive pressure. As you can see, the seal is intact. Remember, it is essential that the seal is allowed to cool before applying pressure. This is an example of the cushions being run where the temperature is set too high. They tend to bunch up around the machine like this as the film melts and adheres to the rollers. Reducing the temperature in the engineering settings and running a new batch of cushions shows that the settings are now correct.